Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast, your home for all things horror entertainment and movie reviews.
Mhm.
This is Tim, and I am Nick.
Yes, and we're here to talk about nuns. The scary nuns. That fucker right there.
That's 7 seconds.
Now maybe we won't die.
I guess.
So, basically, we're going into The Nun and The Nun 2 today. And that's all we got. Oh, sorry, I lied to you. We have to talk about Friday the 13th, Sweet Revenge.
Yeah.
Jason's comeback to the big screen in 16 years.
Way too long.
Years. So we're going to talk about that first, then go into The Nun and The Nun 2.
Yes.
We got the timer ready to go, so let's just hop right into it. Sweet Revenge, brought to you by Angry Orchard. Now, to get into this,
some Angry Orchard.
To get into this review, we have some props. We have last episode we introduced that we found our little spooky Angry Orchard collaboration. We're gonna try the blood. We're gonna taste Jason. We're gonna try his flavor, blood orange. We saved it. We saved it for this episode for the review. We also have Angry Orchard beer drinking glasses. That one glows in the dark.
Kind of. You got the way you glow in the dark. You gotta shine a light on.
We're gonna give a healthy pour because it's 5 o'clock. So he's gonna pour. Someone's gotta go to work, so he's only gonna pour a little bit.
Yeah.
Imagine working.
Imagine
working. I'm just gonna top that off right there.
Yeah, you're gonna top Jason.
And this can glows in the dark. How cool is that? Come on.
You're gonna top Jason.
Top him off. So, we'll get into that. We'll do a taste test for this. So, let's begin. I want to say, I was surprised how unegregious the product placement was. I thought this was going to be like a super ad for Angry Orchard. But I don't think if you said it, they produced it. I don't think I would have known. They didn't force it. They just had it in their hand. They took a few sips. And every time it was on frame, the logo was covered.
That's crazy.
Right?
You would think that...
I was like, good. They didn't like product place it everywhere. There were a lot of apples though. There were a lot of apples in this movie.
Since I knew it was Angry Orchard who funded pretty much a lot of this.
Yeah.
I was like looking out for like the product placement,
Mhm.
and I was like the guy with the apples.
Yeah.
Like,
He was eating apples.
he's like, want an apple?
Yeah.
She's just like, and the way he's eating.
Yeah.
I was like,
they focused more on apples than the actual alcohol. I was like, all right, kind of cool that they didn't like. It was not like Angry Orchard will give you power over Jason. You know, I thought it was going to be some dumb stuff like that.
Drinking.
Yeah,
she gets super.
That's
fat.
what I thought they were going to do, but luckily, no. It was just kind of just a normal product placement.
Yeah,
kind of like in Weapons when they focused on the Coke can for like 5 seconds. That was like it. Product placement.
Yeah, I mean, she held the bottle for like a while, a lot of the time. That was really mostly.
Yeah, and it was turned around.
It wasn't a lot.
Like you couldn't see the logo. It was crazy. So it was good. Good on you for not forcing your product down. You did it in your collaboration effort. That's where you put a table. Maybe not. Anyway, I don't know if they can see the table. Here's the glass. It might be a little bit too high. I don't know. But yeah, we're not going to rate it. It was a 13-minute vignette film.
I thought it was a very nice, contained little story. I mean, it was like 13 minutes, which
13 minutes.
13
released on the 13th of August.
Friday the 13th.
I think they did that purposely.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. For sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know where the story was going to go, but it seemed to fit the Sweet Revenge. Sweet, obviously the cider.
Right.
Then revenge. That's all Jason wants is revenge.
Well, the main character too.
And they showed the main character.
Yeah,
at the very beginning, I knew right away something was off about the guy, because I was like, he looked at the other girl and was like, why are you looking at her? And then the little monologue in her head, or to her friend, wow, why did he choose me?
Yeah.
And then I guess the girl probably was thinking, he didn't choose me. But I enjoyed it. It was nice just to actually see something
Jason related.
Something Jason related, and of pretty high quality.
Yeah,
I would say he's not that menacing, but there's some really, really fun, interesting kills.
Yeah. We're gonna try this now.
We're gonna try this. Just spit it out.
That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. I've tried all the flavors now. They have pumpkin, they have cinnamon apple, they have berry, and blood orange. I think I'm going to put blood orange at the top, then berry, apple, then pumpkin. That's my rating for variety pack.
I think my girl would like this one.
Your girl?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, the Sinful Apple. I only
This
tried the
one's
Sinful
smooth.
Apple, and then this is the only other one I tried. I didn't try the other two.
Pumpkin tastes like you're drinking pumpkin pie. It's a weird taste, and you kind of get used to it. The berry one, if you like berries, all right.
I like a lot of berry flavors,
Yeah, it's good. It was like a mixed berry.
so it's probably like that and this one. And then I feel like the pumpkin is probably gonna be the least of my favorite.
Yeah, they're all drinkable. It's good. Buy it. It's fun to have. They glows in the dark.
Yeah, I think the Sinful Apple one is like the most tame. It just
It's
kind of
basic.
tastes
Yeah, it's a regular
more like just apple cider with cinnamon.
cinnamon. Yeah, it's regular. Your well-known Angry Orchard is it's apple, but add some cinnamon, and it's not like Fireball cinnamon. It's not hot cinnamon.
Can't have
It's
Fireball
good.
anymore.
Neither can I. It's disgusting.
Can't.
Back to the review.
Not now.
Like Nick said, higher budgeting or higher quality, maybe not budget, but higher quality than a typical like fan film. They actually
you could still tell.
we had a legit director direct this who loves horror movies. He did the Wrong Turn remake. He's writing, I think, maybe somewhat directing the new Silent Night, Deadly Night. So he has some stuff to look forward to. And I think he did a fine job for a 13-minute short film. They actually attempted to put some sort of a story here that ended on a cliffhanger, which they didn't have to do. I think everybody was just expecting Jason to kill everybody. But I like that they actually tried to put like a whole story here, in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just mindless killing.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna like really critique it because I mean it's like a little 13-minute thing. It kind of is an ad,
Right.
but it's not an ad that's in your face. But it's still fun little Jason
It's just
killing people.
yeah.
The only thing that I was like really was like it just turned into like a battle at the end, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
That was just a little corny.
Sweet revenge.
I think a little corny where she's facing off with Jason with a knife. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you're dead.
Right.
You're not.
Is she though?
I feel like it would have been better if he saw the revenge, but like I guess Jason, I don't know how intelligent Jason really is in that moment if he knew what was happening, but like maybe he see like if we saw Jason see like her killing her, it would have been like okay,
right,
and then he walks away, like he stares her down
Yeah.
and decides not to kill her.
right. Yeah. Basically, my biggest issue with this, I think, is Jason. He looks like he's 12 years old. He's so skinny.
He's not Kane Hodder.
And the mask is huge on him. It's like a bobblehead. However, I will say the mask in motion looked fine. The mask itself didn't have an issue with it. So, with color grading, the mask I think is fine. However, you got to get the right actor for it. He was like way skinny. He was very like short, and he just wasn't menacing. I mean, again, whatever. But that's
you need to get a big guy,
a big
pretty
guy.
decent.
Yeah. Built, not like jacked, but tall and somewhat menacing looking.
Yeah.
I thought the kills were fantastic. This was a lot bloodier than I thought it was going to be. There's literally like people's heads ripped open and they're cut in half.
I mean,
There's blood everywhere.
It makes sense. I mean, when I don't know really how to make cider, but I mean, all the blood. I mean, it's red apples. It all makes sense.
Mhm.
Like why they did a collab.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It was nice. And if this is like a proof of concept of what we're going to be looking forward to in the future, this story I don't think is canon. But if the movies are going to be as bloody and gory as this, that's good. Because this was like way bloody, way more than I think the 2009 remake. Like this was like out there. So if they're going full like rated R, body horror kind of gore, I think that's good. And the kills so far, I thought were awesome. The weed whacker one, or the
Boat motor.
the boat motor,
That was a great
just
one.
ripped the guy's face off. Then he took the motor and chucked it at some other guy. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, he started running, and he whatever
Yeah.
started running. He's like, "Doot."
Yeah. So the kills were well crafted and they were good. They felt very Jason like. And then the apple core. I was like, there's a lot of apple references here.
There really
Yeah.
is.
Unfortunately, you didn't really get to see a lot happen with the apple core. Another issue people are having is the time jump from day to night, and the girl like drowned, and then somehow she's still alive.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
But she died. She came back to life. She's like a zombie for revenge because she got stabbed
Yeah.
and was fine. She didn't die. And then she kind of looked like a zombie. Her eyes were all messed up.
Yeah,
So I
she
think
just
she was like
yeah.
possessed by the lake. I think in this universe of this short film, Crystal Lake is like kind of like the Lazarus, kind of like affected her, so it brought her back to life. Kind of maybe what happened with Jason if they're going in that way. Good idea, unique. It's different.
Yeah, I there's some supernatural element maybe that they're gonna
Supernatural.
introduce more like right off the bat.
Mhm.
Maybe with the TV series,
Right.
that's where they're gonna go back to because I mean it's not like rebooting it. So
Mhm.
maybe that's where they're gonna head. They're gonna try to go more supernatural, but like I hope they don't go too much.
Yeah.
I kind of just like
No more
Jason.
telekinesis.
Yeah, like I still like the telekinesis line, but like because I mean at that point, I mean Jason was a zombie, so I mean they're gonna add it. But like they
Bring him
gotta
back to space.
yeah, bring him back to
Gotta go back to space. Bring him to Mars.
yeah, go to Mars.
No, it was good. I was fine. I wasn't like, can you expect a lot from this? No. But
No.
for what it was, I think it's fine. Just to see Jason on the screen again, it was good. It was fine. And the kill when the main character just killed her friend in the car. Again, revenge because she was cheating
Yeah, when
on
she
her
grabbed the
boyfriend.
knife, I was like, yeah, she's gonna kill
She's
her.
gonna go, and it was ruthless. It's like, damn,
Thank you, you seized me.
now you're dead.
You're dead,
Fuck
bitch.
you. Good kills.
Revenge.
Good.
Sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge. You liking that air?